Good Evening, Ira football fans. Ben Moore here with you as the Ira Bulldogs take on the Bryson Cowboys. We'll be live from Jayton for this first game on Saturday morning. Kickoff is scheduled for 3 p.m. We'll go live about 5-10 minutes beforehand, so stay tuned. Evening, Ira Bulldog football fans. Ben Moore here with you. We'll be live for the Ira Bulldogs opening game against the Bryson Cowboys in the Jayton Classic. Game set to kick off at 3 p.m. So stay with us. I'll go live, 2:55, 2:50, somewhere right around there. So you're at the right spot. Keep listening. Evening, Ira Bulldog football fans. Ben Moore here with you. You're in the right place to listen to the Ira Bulldogs take on the Bryson Cowboys. Here in about 10 minutes, we'll go live with a little bit of pregame as the Bulldogs get ready to open the season up in Jayton at the Jayton Classic. So you're in the right spot. Hang tight, and we'll go live here in around 10, 15 minutes. All right, Ira Bulldog football fans, Ben Moore here with you as the Ira Bulldogs are going to take on the Bryson Cowboys this evening or this afternoon at 3 p.m. for the home opener. A couple of notes for the game. I'll go through the roster real quick as there's graduated senior class, and now you've got some new freshmen coming in, and it changes little things. So for the Bulldogs, Kevin Santos will be number 1. Zayden Pena will be number 2. C.J. Collier will be number 3. Landon Tyler will be number 5. Remington Sterling will be number 6. Blake Williamson will be number 7. Boston Billingsley number 8. Jaron Pena number 9. Brant Cox number 10. Hudson Left number 11. Raiden Hernandez number 12. Jesus Mario number 14. Hayden Left number 16. Christian Coy 20. Trevor Hyman 21. Cash Miller 22. Raimundo Torres number 24. Asher Shields 25. Jarek Oliveira 30. Hogan Allen 34. Jackson White 44. Bryson Rhodes 50. And Shank Crawford is 88. So your Bulldogs taking on Bryson for the first game of the season. It's hard to tell in the 1A rankings kind of where teams are at, especially this early on. Bryson did make the playoffs last year. It was the first time in 3 years. And when I was looking back, it looked like in 2020 and 2019, they were 5-5 and had a couple losing seasons after that. But last year they were, I believe, 7-3. So got second in district, got down the road, so the Bulldogs are certainly going to have to watch out, play well, keep their heads within them. The Bulldogs are faced with a relatively young team on paper this year with only two seniors, Jaron Pena and Raiden Hernandez being the two seniors for the Bulldogs, but then you've got 9 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 7 freshmen on the team. So Ira coming out with a pretty young team, but you're going to have some big leadership from those upperclassmen with Hernandez and Pena. Lots of schools from our district played last night, on Thursday, looking at sixmanfootball.com, some of the rankings. They've got your Bulldogs at number 24 in the state. Bryson's at 98. Roby is playing tonight at 7:30 against Lorenzo. Roby's picked to win by 1. Westbrook lost to Jayton yesterday, 16-66. Westbrook was ranked number 3. Jayton was ranked number 5. So a little bit of an upset and a pretty big one there to keep our eye on in the district. Westbrook's had a really good football team the last couple years, so I would anticipate them to learn and to grow before the Bulldogs play them. But an opportunity here for Ira. Rotan beat Trent last night, 49-33. Hermley defeated Sands, 54-34, and Highland defeated Cherokee. Highland plays Cherokee tonight at 8 p.m. Highland's picked by 1. So looking at the rankings, the Bulldogs, like I said, in sixmanfootball.com are ranked number 24. Doesn't mean much, especially this first week of the year. There's so much change that happens in football from year to year, and especially in six-man. But if those rankings hold true, Westbrook, Hermley, and Highland are all ranked above the Hornets. Hermley is at 22, Highland is at 23, and Ira is 24. So, again, the Bulldogs can come out here and make a statement, kind of set those games up right, and see where we can go. Next week, the Bulldogs will take on Spur, and it will be Ira's homecoming, so it's early this year. Make sure you're prepared for that. It's like both teams are going to send out their captains for the Bulldogs. It's going to be the 2 seniors, number 9, Jaron Pena, and number 12, Raiden Hernandez. Waiting for the officials to show up. There they go, walk out of the locker room. On the clock, it says there's 7:15 left before kickoff. Get a blank piece of paper out for me real quick. A couple of the things I want to say before the game starts. Make sure you stay in tune with the Bulldogs schedule. And the Bulldogs have already started cross-country season. The boys and girls, they ran at WTC last Saturday and did very well. And they'll run again Tuesday at EULA. So be encouraging them. It's no fun to run, but they're doing well in developing character. And I might say that they have the prettiest coach in the state. Here come the officials walking out, getting ready. I want to say this note Mr. Luft handed me. You may have noticed all the windmills spinning around Ira. The Ira ISD tax base has doubled in value with the addition of the Canyon Wind Farm, and a brand new sports facility, including softball, track, baseball, and football, can all be built alongside the beautiful new building without raising taxes. Other projects intended to be completed on the 2013 bond that built the school could be accomplished through this bond, including an elementary PE gym, an expansion to the ag shop, to its original design, size, and purpose. So stay in the know. The Ira ISD School Board will hear presentations from 2 of the nation's leading sports construction companies in a special board meeting on Monday, September 9th. Join us at the board meeting house at the Old Church of Christ at 5:30 to hear from both of those companies. If you want to learn more, call the school 325-573-2628, 325-573-2628, and ask for the superintendent. Know all the facts and vote informed regarding the Ira school bond on November 5th. Both teams out. There's the coin flip by the White Hat. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to win the toss, and Bryson's going to pick which side they want to defend. So we'll get the announcement here in just a second, and then we will hear the Bulldogs are going to receive. Let me turn on the fan noise. I am sitting on the Bryson side because there's an air conditioner over here. So Seniors head back to the helmet for the Bulldogs. Bryson head back to their huddle. We're about to undertake the first football game of the season as your Iowa Bulldogs are going to take on the Bryson Cowboys. Bulldogs side of the fans filling in really well. And here at Jayton, they flipped them if you've been here before. The new home side was the old home side, and there's a new press box that's in place, which is where I get to be today. And the other side is finishing up all of the little things. Going to be very nice for them. Waiting for the Bulldogs to come out. You should be able to hear it all the way across the field. Here they come. All right. So the Bulldogs won the coin toss, so they will receive the ball. If you're looking at the field from the home side stands, they'll be on the right side, running towards the left. May take me a second to get names back down after a year of not calling and maybe some number switches and going, but we'll hit the groove here soon. 5 officials for the game. Getting everything set everywhere. So Bryson out on the field. Bulldogs going to break the huddle and send out their receiving team. Bulldogs line up prepared for an onside, and Bryson kind of set up. Looks like they may try one. 3 on the front, 2 on the back, and then they're going to send back deep number 3. That's Collier. Bryson breaks the huddle. Here's the kickoff, and the Bulldogs season's underway. Kickoff's going to go flying high out of the back of the near side of the end zone. I'm going to turn Rory down. So the Bulldogs are going to take over at their own 20-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 15 for Ira. See what kind of offense the Bulldogs are going to come out in, and it will be the Ira I. Raiden Hernandez, the senior, will be under center for Ira. Cox will be behind him with Pena, the deep man. There's the snap. Hernandez gets it, rolls to the far side, looking for a receiver. He's got Cox down the field deep. He throws it to the far side. It's going to be incomplete. Looking for a pass interference, but not there. That's broken up by Gavin Sadler. So Brent was there with it, just had a defender that knocked the ball down, so it'll end up being a 2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs from their own 20-yard line. Again, same formation. The Ira I, it'll be Hernandez, Cox, Pena. There's snap. This time it's going to be a pitch to Pena running on the far side. Pena hit at the line of scrimmage, but drags the defender 5 yards. So it'll be a 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 25. Bryson has some really tall players. I don't have height and weight on here, but a couple really tall kids and a pretty stout one up in the middle as well. Bulldogs break the huddle. Same formation, same personnel. Here's the snap. This time it's going to be a pitch to Pena on the near side. He's hit in the backfield, but he powers his way forward. 2 yards out of nothing. Was hit in the backfield. Pena able to cut back to the far side and gain 2 yards. So it's going to end up being a 4th and 8 for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line of Ira. Little shifting of some personnel there. Same formation, well, no, it's Hernandez. Collier. Pena pitches back to Collier. Collier gets the ball, takes it, runs. He's going to be hit. He'll have enough for a first down. So Collier was the middleman. I couldn't tell exactly who it was when the ball was snapped. Collier got it, ran forward on a quarterback scramble, able to pick up a first down. So it'll be ball's going to be set at the Bulldogs' 38-yard line. Collier almost able to get it all the way out to midfield. So it'll be a first and 15 from the Bulldog 35. Bulldogs get set in the eye. It'll be Hernandez, Cox, Pena. Hernandez gets it, drops back, looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it to Cox, able to, bobbled the catch. Falls incomplete. So Cox there, right when he's trying to catch the ball, got hit by the defender. It falls incomplete, so it'll be a second and 15 for the Bulldogs. Ball still on their 38-yard line. Getting set, waiting for the signal from the coach. It's going to be the Ira I again. Same formation. There's the pitch. This time it's Collier running on the far side. He's got a hole and some daylight. He's got 15 yards. There's the first down. He's going to carry 3 defenders down with him. He'll have enough for a first down. So first down for the Bulldogs on another good run by Collier. Got the ball all the way to the Bulldogs' 23-yard line. So it'll be a first and 15 for the Bulldogs, as they've been able to move the ball down the field. Both first downs have come from long runs by Collier, and the receivers have been there, and Coach Goodman's tried to throw the ball, just haven't quite connected early on in the season yet. 7:20 left in the first quarter. Score is 0-0, but the Bulldogs are knocking. Ira I is the formation. There's the snap pitch to Collier running on the near side. Collier finds a hole, breaks one tackle. It's going to be drugged back. They're going to say he got to the line of scrimmage before his forward momentum was stopped, so it'll be no gain on the play. Second down for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the 23-yard line. No gain on the play. Second down for the Bulldogs. 6:50 left in the first quarter. No score here early in the game as the Bulldogs receive the opening kick, and this is still the opening drive. In the Ira I, it's Hernandez, Pena, Collier. There's the snap pitch back to Collier. Collier looking downfield to throw the ball. He's going to jet it. He's got a wide open number 11. That's Hudson left with a touchdown, Bulldogs. 27-yard touchdown pass from Collier to left for the touchdown. Puts the Bulldogs up 6-0 as Ira gets ready to kick. It'll be a new kicker for the Bulldogs this year, and it's going to be left. So number 11, Hudson left, will be the kicker for the Bulldogs. The holder is going to be Hernandez. And I can't see the snapper's number, so I'll get that here in just a minute. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball is up. And it looks like it went outside the post. So that'll end up keeping the score 6-0 with 6:34 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading the Cowboys 6-0. I want to say thanks to the sponsors. That'd be Pizza Inn with an all-day pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad buffet. America's hometown pizza buffet, with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal. Top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and carbide. On-site cleanup available with roll-off container services, portable shears, magnets, balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipes and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Prosperity Bank offers team checking and home financing. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game photos and team sports photos, class photos, and she's a graphic designer that specializes in personalized sports posters. If you or your business would like to sponsor these broadcasts throughout the season, reach out to Mr. Jones or the school office, and they will give you all the information that you need. So 6-0, Bulldogs leading the Cowboys. Left to be the kicker for the Bulldogs as they get set to kick off. Here's the kick. Left gets it. Going to be picked up at the 11-yard line by the Cowboys. Oof. About broke a tackle there, but Left was able to run down, make the stop. Returner is going to be said to be down around the 32-yard line. So the dominant dog defense going to come out on the field for the first time this year for the Bulldogs. Ira leading 6-0 with 6:27 left in the first quarter. Opening drive for the Cowboys. Jackson back deep for the Cowboys. There's the snap. It's going to be pitched over the head of Jackson. He's going to fall on it. Ira's Jackson was right there, almost was able to get the ball, but it's going to be a loss of about 10, 11 yards.
That'll move the ball back to the 23-yard line. That's a loss of 9. Second down and 24.
So second and 24 for the Cowboys. That pitch was just over the head of Jackson, who I don't know how Ira Jackson White, Ira's Jackson almost got it. Pitched over his head, and he turned to try to block Jackson, and then turned around when he didn't have the ball. Got lucky, fell on it, but it's going to be second and 24 for the Cowboys from their own 22-yard line. They come out one under center, one in the backfield, one to the far side. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff right underneath, hit by Jackson. Ball's out again. The Bulldogs going to fall on it. It's going to be a fumble recovery by Ira. Number 3, C.J. Collier gets the ball. So, Bulldogs going to take over on offense again. It'll be first and 15 for Ira from the 22-yard line. White was the one who caused that fumble for Ira. Jackson hit the running back. The ball popped out, and Collier was right there to dive on top of it. So the Ira is going to come out in the Ira eye again. It'll be Hernandez. Nope, sorry, not in the eye. It'll be Hernandez under center. Pena, the deep man. There's a snap pitch to Pena. Pena running on the far side, cuts it in short. Now he tries to bounce it back out. Still dodging defenders. Going to push his way forward for a gain of 3-4 yards. Second and 12 for the Bulldogs after a 4-yard run by Pena. Five minutes and counting in at the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 6-0, and after the fumble recovery by Collier, looking to score and go up by double digits. Bulldogs break the huddle. They're going to come out in the eye. Hernandez, Cox, Pena. It's going to be an offsides on the Bulldogs. False start on the Bulldogs, back up 5, just a miscommunication there. So now it will be a second and 15, 16, 17. .435 and counting in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading the Cowboys 6-0. Bulldogs break the huddle. Be the same formation. Hernandez under center, Cox behind him, and Pena the deep man. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, looking to throw the ball. He's going to toss it deep. He's got Collier just a touch too far. Hit maybe one of Collier's hands as he extends it. Falls incomplete. It was there just a little too much. So that'll set up a 3rd and 17 for the Bulldogs. They run it with multiple backs so far this afternoon. They've thrown the ball to multiple receivers, and they've had multiple players throwing the ball. So Coach Goodwin stretching out the playbook, trying to kind of get a feel for what this team is going to be. And it's going to be a timeout, Ira. So with 4:17 left in the first quarter, Bulldogs leading Bryson 6-0. I want to thank Ira Baptist Church for sponsoring the broadcast. Ira Baptist Church seeks to make disciples who make disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community service, and multiplication. For more information, visit fbcira.com or check out their Facebook page. Bell Seifert and Seal Funeral Home, proud sponsor of the Ira Bulldogs, locally owned Bell Seifert Seal Funeral Home. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a traditional, friendly country church. We're located next to the Ira School at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community, and we're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe prayer makes a difference. You are welcome at Ira Methodist Church. The Ira Church of God is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. If you're looking for a church home, please join us each Sunday at 11 a.m. Bulldogs in their timeout. Said at the beginning of the broadcast, homecoming will be next week for Ira, so get that on your calendar. It comes quick this year. Right after Labor Day, we'll jump into it. The Bulldogs will host Spur next Friday in Ira. 6-0 is the score with 4:17 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs come out of the timeout. It'll be a different formation. Hernandez under center, Collier the deep man, and then Pena will be the receiver tucked in tight on the near side. Collier gets the ball, throws it, tries to find an open receiver. It's going to go over the head of Cox. Incomplete. So 4th and 17 for Ira. That ball just a little bit over the head of Cox. Falls incomplete. 4:15 left in the first quarter. Big 4th down for Ira. See if they can capitalize on Collier's fumble recovery that was caused by Jackson White. Bulldogs get set. It'll be Hernandez under center. Collier, the deep man. They've passed it out of this set multiple times. There's a snap. Pitch back to Collier. Collier looking to throw the ball. Now he's just going to take it off and run it on the far side. He's got some daylight, but it's going to be pretty close. He should have enough for a first down. Pushed out of bounds inside the 5. They're going to mark him down at the 4, which is enough for a first down. So that sets up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from the 4. Collier again. The Bulldogs' big chunk plays have come from Collier, who's able to carve up 3 first downs with his legs and throw for a touchdown to Luft earlier. Bulldogs come out in the eye. Hernandez, Cox, Pena. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, rolls to the far side, looking to throw it. Throws it in the end zone. They're going to say he incomplete. White was running, had the sideline coming up on him, and the ball falls incomplete. So it'll set up a 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs from the 4. Six to 0 is the score here in Jayton with 3:38 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading. Bulldogs come out in the eye again. Hernandez, Cox, Pena in that order. There's a snap. This time it's a trick play, handoff underneath to Collier. Collier tries to sneak his way. He's going to fall forward for a gain of 3 yards. They're going to say he was brought down at the 1. So 3rd and goal from the 1. They've run a lot of runs out of there. They set it up like it was going to be a sweep, and they just handed it off to Collier coming back underneath, able to wiggle his way for 3 yards. So the Bulldogs faced with a 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's the eye. Hernandez under center. There's a snap. This time it's a handoff to Pena. Pena running forward, hit by several Bryson defenders, but still not down, trying to push the pile, and they're going to say Hernandez or Pena gets it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just a powerful run from the senior who tried to run the dive. There was lots of defenders there, but he just wouldn't go down. And then his teammates come, push the pile. He falls over the goal line for a touchdown. Bulldogs now leading 12-0 as Luft gets set to kick. Hernandez is the holder. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball is up. And it's good. I think Landon Tyler is the snapper for the Bulldogs. So that puts Ira up 14-0 with 3:57 left in the first quarter. All right. So Bulldogs going to kick off again. It'll be left the kicker for Ira. They lead 14-0 here with 2:57 left in the first quarter. The Dominant Dog defense has been on the field once today, and they caused the fumble. There's Luft with the kick. It's low and slow. Going to be die down at about the 3-yard line. Be picked up by Bryson. They had to. One missed tackle, cuts back. But a great diving effort from number 7 for the Bulldogs, Blake Williamson, who brought down the runner at the 21-yard line. Great kick from left. It wasn't high. It didn't look fancy, but it died at about the 4-yard line, forcing the Cowboys to pick it up and run. There is a flag on the play. We'll see. On the kickoff, it's most likely holding.
You got a personal foul against the Cowboys.
There you go. Personal foul against the Cowboys. It's going to back them up even further. They ran the ball to the 21. Or they're going to say it was at the 20. They're going to put the ball at the 10. So good break for the Bulldogs there. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys from their own 10-yard line. Again, the Dominant Dog D has been on the field once today, and they walked away with a fumble caused by Jackson White, recovered by C.J. Collier. Cowboys going to go under center with one behind and one receiver to the far side. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff underneath, who's immediately hit. Trying to see which Bulldog that is. Number 5, Landon Tyler, in the backfield, causes a loss of a down on the play, or loss of a yard on the play. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be spotted at their 9-yard line. Tyler just came around the edge. Made a terrific play. It's good to see him on the field and not in a boot. Cowboys get set under center. Here's a snap, pitch back to the halfback who tries to cut it inside. It's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3 or 4. See where they spot it. Several Bulldogs in on that tackle.
He's brought down by Landon Tyler and Brent Cox.
So it'll be a 3rd and 12 for the Cowboys. 3rd and 12 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be spotted at the Bryson 13-yard line. So far in this drive, the Dominant Dog D has held them to a negative 1-yard run and then a 4-yard run. Bryson coming out in a new formation. It'll be shotgun this time. One receiver to the far side. There's a snap. Cowboys looking to throw the ball. They're going to dump it off in the flat to Jackson, who tries to break a tackle, but Collier's right there to wrangle him in. It'll be a gain, a good healthy gain, but not enough for a first down. Somewhere around 10 yards. We'll see exactly where they spot the ball. On the 22, so it'll be a 4th and 3 for the Cowboys. So the Dominant Dog D has been on the field twice. First time they come away with a fumble, and now this time around they forced the Cowboys into a 4th and short. Cowboys going to go under center again. One receiver to the near side, one in the backfield. They've run out of this. This time they're going to try to pass it. They're going to throw it off short, and it's going to fall incomplete. So that'll be a turnover on downs by the Dominant Dog defense. That was the big lineman for Bryson there trying to throw it to and sneak it to him. Ball bounced on the ground first. It's not basketball season yet, so that's an incomplete pass. Bulldogs are going to head over on offense. It'll be first and goal for Ira from the Cowboy 22-yard line. Bulldogs going to come out and spread it. 2 receivers way to the near side. 1 down lineman, and the rest are going to be in the backfield. Hernandez gets it, pitches it back to Collier. Collier looking to throw the ball. He's going to jet it deep to a wide open left, who's in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Second time today, the Collier left connection has been clicking. That time the Bulldogs come out in the spread, catch the Cowboys not prepared. And left was wide open in the back corner of the end zone. Bulldogs leading now 20-0, getting ready for the kick. Tyler's the snapper. Hernandez, the holder, left the kicker. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball's up. And it's good. So Bulldogs going to take a 22-0 lead with 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Ira handling the Cowboys very well here, coming out looking really good to start the season off. Again, a reminder, next week is homecoming week. Tuesday will be pajama day. Wednesday will be Marble DC Day. Thursday will be time travel day. And Friday is Spirit Day. The Bulldogs will take on Spur that evening. If you can make it to the game, you should certainly be there. But if not, I'll be live with you for some more broadcasts. Pep Rally will be Friday at 2:15. And the cross-country team will be competing Tuesday, September 3rd at Eula. Ran very well last week at WTC and would anticipate them running well there as well. So you should go and support those students. I know the ag students are out doing their thing as well. So lots of students doing lots of things. A proud place to be. Bulldogs get ready for the kickoff. Left to be the kicker for Ira. There's the kick. It's going to be a low and slow one, caught at the 11-yard line by Jackson for the Cowboys. Jackson's going to be still on his feet, dodges 2 tackles, but finally pushed out of bounds by Luft for the Bulldogs. So Jackson, about a 22 to 23-yard return, gets the ball out to the Cowboy 34-yard line. It'll be a first and 15 for the Cowboys from their own 34, the best field position they have had today. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 22-0 as the dominant Dog Diaz forced a fumble in the first time, and the second time they were out, held the Cowboys to 4 and out. Cowboys go under center here. There's a snap. Quarterback bobbles it, tries to pitch it back. Now he's got nobody. Being pursued by several Bulldogs. He's going to be brought down for a huge sack. Be about an 8-yard loss. Sadler, the quarterback for the Cowboys, kind of bobbled the snap, and by the time he got it, he turned to pitch it, but the Bulldogs had covered. They thought he had pitched it, had covered that runner, and so he didn't pitch it, and he scrambled around, didn't know what to do, was tackled, brought down, and so Ira, the dominant Dog D, steps up again. It'll be a 2nd and 21 for the Cowboys. Ira's leading 22-0, as that's the end of the first quarter. So Bulldogs leading 22-0 as we shift quarters and flip the field. I'm going to play the music for just a second, let myself catch my breath, but we'll be back with you live as the Ira Bulldogs are handling the Bryson Cowboys. All right, Ben Moore back with you. As the Ira Bulldogs are leading the Bryson Cowboys 22-0 here early in the season and just finished the first quarter. Collier to Luft. Collier's tossed 2 touchdown passes, both to Hudson Luft. So the juniors have a big connection there that sprouted some fruit for the Bulldogs. Pena also has a 1-yard recovery, and Collier also has a fumble recovery that was caused by a hit by Jackson White. So it's going to be 2nd and 21 for the Cowboys. They break the huddle, and they're going to come out under center. 1 in the backfield. There's a snap. It's going to be a pitch to the Cowboys runner on the near side, who's going to gain maybe a yard on the play. He's brought down by at least 5 Bulldogs. Pena, Cox, Hernandez, Collier, Jackson, all in on the tackle. So that'll set up a 3rd and 20 for the Bulldogs, or for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set on their own 34-yard line. Waiting for the Cowboys to break the huddle. They're running out of play clock. There's 11 seconds on it now. 9. They still haven't broke the huddle yet. Break the huddle with 7 seconds on the play clock. It's going to come down to it. They're in the shotgun. 2, 1. There's the snap. It's going to be shotgun. Quarterback looking to throw it, but he's got several Bulldogs right there. He's going to dump it off to the man in the flat. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Well, he's going to be brought down by Collier. Gain of about 10, 11. We'll see exactly where they mark it. They're going to say he's down at the Bulldog 38 and a half. They're going to just round up to the 39. Butt of the ball is going to be on the Bulldog 39-yard line, so get it across midfield. That's going to set up a 4th and 8 for the Cowboys. 2nd straight 4th down. The Bulldogs have forced the Cowboys offense into. Cowboys come out under center. They send one receiver out way wide. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff to the running back running on the near side. He's going to be tackled and brought down by a one-armed Jackson White. Oh, sorry, that's Cash Miller. One-armed Cash Miller off the edge. Took on his defender with his right arm. Was able to drag down the running back with his left arm, or switch that. Great play by Cash. For the 2nd straight 4 and out, the Bulldogs have forced the Cowboys in. Bulldogs going to take over at their own 34-yard line, leading 22-0 with 8:18 left in the half. Bulldogs break the huddle. They're going to go spread again. Hernandez, Pena, Collier in the backfield. Out wide is going to be White and Cox. And the Bulldogs are going to have to call a timeout. Seems like after the huddle was broke, Hernandez was having to talk to everybody and kind of make sure they knew what to do. Took too long, and so Coach Goodwin, instead of taking a delay of game, calls a timeout. Bulldogs leading 22-0 with 8:18 left in the half. I want to say thanks again to I want to read this one again from Mr. Luft. If you may have noticed all the new windmills spinning around Ira, the Ira ISD tax base has doubled in value with the addition of the Canyon Wind Farm, a brand new sports facility including softball, track, baseball, and football can all be built alongside the new school building without raising taxes. Other projects intended to be completed on the 2013 bond that built the school could be accomplished through this bond, including an elementary PE gym and an expansion of the Ag Shop to its original design, size, and purpose. So make sure you stay in the know. The school board is going to be hearing presentations from 2 of the nation's leading sports construction companies at the September 9th board meeting at the Boardroom House at 5:30. So go hear them. If you want more information, call the school, 325-573-2628. Ask for Mr. Luft, the superintendent, and make sure you vote informed on November 5th. Bulldogs come out in the same formation, 2 far to the far wide side, 3 in the backfield. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, pitches it back to Collier. Collier rolls to the near side, looking to throw the ball, and it's going to be deflected, incomplete. Collier was trying to hit the short cutoff man, Pena. So Bulldogs Incomplete pass. It'll set it up at a 2nd and 15 for Ira. Ball's going to be set at the Bulldog 34-yard line. Bulldogs send 2 receivers to the far side, way far. It'll be Miller and Luft, 3 in the backfield. Collier, Hernandez, Pena, and Tyler will be the center. There's a snap. Pitch to Pena. Pena gets it, pitches it back to Collier. Collier rolls up looking to throw the ball. Now he's just going to take it with his feet. Dodges 1 tackle, dodges 2, dodges 3, still on his feet, cuts to the near side, and is finally going to be brought down after a game of 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. So it'll be a 4th and about
3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
7. Oh, sorry, 3rd down. They already changed the marker on me. So 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be at the Cowboy 38-yard line. Collier's been kind of the offensive catalyst for the Bulldogs tonight. 2 passing touchdowns and 1, several long rushes. It's going to be same formation and same personnel. 2 spread way to the far side. Hernandez gets it, pitches it back to Collier. Collier looking to throw the ball, tosses it in the midfield to Luft. Just a little bit above his head. It's going to fall incomplete. So it'll be 4th and 7 for Ira. Ball at the Cowboy 38-yard line. Luft was there, wide open. Just a little bit over his head. 7:11 left in the half. Ira leading 22-0. And they find themselves with a 4th and 7 right now. Bulldogs break the huddle. Same formation, 2 receivers spread outside the hash marks on the far side, 3 in the backfield. There's a snap. Pitch back to Pena. Pena's got the ball running, trying to make something happen. He's going to be hit by the Cowboys. Gains about 6 yards, but it won't be enough for a 1st down. So it'll be a turnover on downs by the Bulldogs. First time in the game. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be spotted at their 33-yard line. A great run by Pena, just short about 2 yards. Bulldogs leading 22-0. But the dominant dog defense is on the field. They've walked away with a forced fumble and 2 4 outs back-to-back. Cowboys going to go under center, 1 receiver to the near side, 2 in the backfield. There's the snap. It's going to be handoff underneath. Brought down after a gain of about 5 yards. Several Bulldogs on the tackle. It'll be a 2nd and about 9. Nope, 2nd and 10. Ball's going to be set at the Cowboy 38-yard line. That was just a quick handoff right underneath a dive. Waiting for the Cowboys to break their huddle. There they go, get under center. It'll be the same formation. Here's the snap. This time it's going to be handoff to the man in the backfield, being pursued by Pena. Cowboys going to have enough for a 1st down and some. It'll be a touchdown, Cowboys. Just a sweep to the far side. Cowboys able to get the edge. It was number 2, Newton, a junior, got around the edge, and then the Bulldogs weren't ever able to catch him. So it'll be a touchdown for the Cowboys. Bulldogs now leading 22-3 as Bryson gets set for their field goal. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball is up, and it's good. That'll put the score 8-22. Ira leading the Cowboys with 6:09 left in the half. I want to say thanks to our sponsors who support the broadcast. Pizza Inn, an all-day pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad buffet. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal with top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies. On-site cleanup available roll-off container services, portable shears, magnets, balers, and a car crusher. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Prosperity Bank offers teen checking and home financing. All right. Cowboys going to kick off to the Bulldogs. They opened the game with a kickoff, and it went out the back of the end zone. Bulldogs going to send back number 2, Zayden Pena, to be the return man, with Hudson left and Raiden Hernandez kind of in the middle area. And then, can't quite see the numbers of those up front. It'll be White, Pena. No, sorry, that's going to be White, Tyler, and Cox on the front. Ball's going to go out of bounds about the 13-yard line. Imagine the Bulldogs will just take it. We'll see. So Bulldogs going to take over from their own 30-yard line after the kick went out of bounds. Ira leading 22-8 with 6:09 left in the half. Bulldog offense last time out kind of stifled out. Was about 2 yards short of a first down to keep the drive going. Looking to get back in rhythm on offense here. Bulldogs come back out in their spread. Two-way to the far side. It'll be Luft and Cox. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, pitches it to Pena. Pena gets the ball, runs right up the middle. Breaks one tackle, but it's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3, maybe just 2. So it'll be a 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the Ira 32-yard line. 5:50 in, counting in the half. Ira leading 22-8. Waiting for the Bulldogs to send in their play. They send it in. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock. Bulldogs going to have to hurry. Same formation, two-way to the far side, 3 in the backfield. Hernandez, Pena, Cox in the backfield. There's a snap pitch back to Collier. Collier has the ball rolling around, looking to throw, and now he's just going to take off and run. He's got enough for a first down and some. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5, and it's going to be a touchdown, Ira Bulldogs. Long run for Collier. It was a spread play. They were looking to throw it. The Cowboys didn't cover the run. Collier made one defender missed. He had Pena right there to make a second block, and then there was nobody to touch him. He cut around to the far side, then came back to the near side. Runs all the way for a touchdown, and so now it will be Luft to kick. Hernandez holding, and Tyler is the snapper. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball is up, and it's good. Now the score is going to be 30-8. Ira leading the Cowboys with 5:13 left in the half. Broadcast brought to you by Prosperity Bank, proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Prosperity Bank offers teen checking and home financing. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game photos, team sports photos, class photos, and is a graphic designer that specializes in personalized sports posters. Bell Seifert Seal Funeral Home. Proud sponsor of the Ira Bulldogs, locally owned Bell Seifert Seal Funeral Home. Go Bulldogs. Ira Methodist Church is a traditional Methodist church. They're located at the Ira School, 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the school and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others. We believe prayer makes a difference. You are welcome in Ira Methodist Church. Ira First Church of God is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. If you're looking for a church home, please join us each Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Left will be the kicker for the Bulldogs. Ira leading 30-8. Left not a power kicker. They stay relatively low. But if he can get his abilities kind of honed in and be to where he can spot kick, it would be a huge asset for the Bulldogs. 5:13 left in the half. There's the kick. This one's going to go back, be caught at the 7-yard line, taken by the Cowboys on the near side. Going to be brought down at about the 30. It'll be number 2, Zayden Pena, with the tackle. So they're going to spot him at the 31. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at their own 31-yard line. 5:06 left in the half. Bulldogs leading, and outside of one defensive mishap and one offensive mishap, have really controlled the game. Cowboys go under center. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff underneath. Running back falls forward for a gain of nothing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson on the carry, brought down by Landon Tyler.
It was
No gain on the play. Second down and 15.
Tyler for the Bulldogs with the tackle. Good news for Ira, looking out across the defense, and really on the Ira team, it is a young team. There's only 2 seniors. Hernandez and Jaron Pena are the seniors for this Bulldog team, so it's safe to anticipate that as the season goes on and those younger players get more and more experience, this team is going to grow pretty well, and they're coming out of the gate pretty hot right now. Cowboys under center. There's the snap. It's going to be handoff to the near side. Tackled and brought down by Collier. Running back gains 4, 5, 6 yards is what they're going to give him. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9. Ball's going to be at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Sorry, 37-yard line. So 3rd and 9 for the Cowboys. Ball's at their 38-yard line. This is a big down for the Bulldogs. Bryson really hasn't tried to throw the ball much this game. They've run it. Their big play was just a sweep that shouldn't have got the edge on Ira. They did. They're going to come out in the shotgun, and as time was expiring on the play clock, the Bryson coach calls a timeout. So Bryson calls a timeout. Score is 30-8 with 4:18 left in the half. Ira leading the Cowboys. It's a 3rd and 9 for Bryson. The dominant dog defense has done their job today with really one mishap on one play, resulting for the 8 points for the Cowboys. Again, want to say next week, just to remind you, it's homecoming. Just leaned on the light switch and turned it off. Sorry. Next week is homecoming for the Bulldogs as they take on Spur at home. So make sure you're ready for that. It's coming quickly this year. Tuesday will be Pajama Day. Wednesday will be Marvel DC Day. Thursday will be Time Travel Day. And Friday will be Spirit Day. And we looked across the district at some of the games that were played earlier. Highland and Rotan are both playing. Roby are both playing tonight. Westbrook lost to Jayton on Friday, 16-66. Rotan beat Trent 49-33, and Hermley defeated Sands 54-34. So we'll keep an eye on all of those games and see if we can't mix and match a few common opponents before we get to district here in just a few short weeks. Cowboys come out in the shotgun again. Ball's bobbled by the quarterback, who's going to be hit by the Bulldogs, and he's going to be brought way, way back, nearly to the original line of scrimmage. It was a shotgun snap, hit the quarterback's hands, and he just dropped it. That's happened a couple times today so far. So Bulldog defense able there to make a tackle. That's going to set up a 4th and 14 for the Cowboys. It'll be a loss of 7 yards. Ball's going to be on the Bryson 32-yard line. .340 and counting left in the half. Bulldogs leading 30-8. Cowboys get set in the same formation. It's shotgun. There's a snap. This time they get it, pitch it back. Bryson's going to try to throw the ball. Hernandez is right there. It's going to be an offensive pass interference, or it ought to be. We'll see. Hernandez was right there about to make the interception, then just got drug out of the way by the defender. Coach Goodwin's going to decline it because that was a 4th down play. Wait for him to signal it all, yeah. Decline, so the Bulldogs are going to take over at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. So first and 15 for the Bulldogs. They're going to take over on offense at the Bryson 32-yard line. Another 4-and-out stop for the Dominant Dog defense. Their 3rd one of tonight. Bulldogs going to come out in the spread formation. They've got 2 receivers, not stacked, but I mean just about stacked on the far side. 3 in the backfield, and it's going to be another timeout by the Cowboys. Their defensive coach did not like what he saw them coming out in to watch that. Bulldogs have been able to score off of that formation. Have kind of got away from the Ira eye this game. Found their niche with that spread. Bulldogs leading 30-8 with 3:24 left in the half.
A little bit of work, the potential of a lateral come, but it'll be the best 3 seconds of gum you ever choose.
Ira Bulldog Cross Country is already in the swing of their season. They ran at WTC last week, and they'll run Tuesday at EULA, both the junior high and the high school. So if you know some runners, make sure you wish them good luck. Bulldogs have handled the Cowboys here so far. You've had 2 passes from Collier to left for touchdowns. And Collier also caused, or he came up with the fumble recovery. It was caused by Jackson White. At least in my vision, it was Jackson White who caused it. Pena scored a 1-yard touchdown run, and Collier had a probably somewhere around 50-yard touchdown run as well. So the Bulldogs have really done a great job. Now Ira comes out in the spread again, 3 in the backfield, 2 to the far side. Cowboys come out in what looks like almost a punt return defense. They're not really putting much pressure on the Bulldogs. It's going to be dumped off short to Pena. Pena gets the ball from Collier, drags 1 defender. Now he drags 2. He's going to gain about 1 yard on it. He ran about 10 yards to gain 1. It was they've got a big old boy on Bryson. He looks like he's 6 foot and a half maybe. I mean, he's just huge. And Jaron's not tall anyway, so Jaron blocking him, he kind of got his hands up, so Jaron went to be the outlet, got the ball, was able to push through 2-3 tackles and get the ball up for a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the Bryson 31-yard line. Same formation for Ira. There's the snap. Pitch back to Collier. Collier gets the ball rolling to the far side, looking to run and being pursued by several people. Tried to dump it off short to Hernandez, and it's going to be deflected down.
3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Just had 3-4 people in the backfield. And again, it's that tall young man for Bryson who is causing some trouble for the Ira offense right now. So it's going to be a 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Ball is at the Cowboy 31-yard line. Bulldogs break the huddle. Same formation. 3 in the backfield, 2 to the far side. There's the snap. Pena gets it. Pitches it to Collier. Collier looking to run on the far side. It's going to drag a couple defenders. Gain 3-4 yards on the carry. So it'll be a 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the 28. And Coach Goodwin's going to call a timeout and have a talk with his offense. I mean, there's things here for the offense. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it because they've had that real tall defender in the backfield just kind of wreaking havoc. Ira leading 30-8 with 2 minutes left in the half. You may have noticed all the windmills spinning around Ira. The Ira ISD tax base has doubled in value with the addition of the Canyon Wind Farm and a brand new sports facility, including softball, track, baseball, and football, can all be built alongside the beautiful new school building without raising taxes. Other projects intended to be completed in 2013 bond that built the school could be accomplished through this bond, including an elementary PE gym and an expansion of the ag shop to the originally designed size and purpose. Stay in the know. The Ira ISD School Board will hear presentations from two of the nation's leading sports construction companies in a special board meeting on Monday, September 9th. So join us at the Ira Board House at 5:30 and hear from both companies. If you want to learn more, call the school 325-573-2628. Ask for the superintendent and know the facts and vote informed in regarding the Ira school bond on November 5th. The Ira Bulldogs on the field are faced with a 4th and 10. Ball is at the Cowboys' 28-yard line. Bulldogs come out in the same formation, spread, 3 in the backfield, 2 on the sideline. There's a snap. It's pitched to Pena. Collier gets it, looking to throw the ball. He's got a wide open left who makes the catch for a first down.
Hudson Love takes the ball down to the 16-yard line, which is enough for an Ira Bulldog.
So that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. Good play there for Ira. Had 3 kind of rough offensive plays in a row. Good timeout by Coach Goodwin, able to settle down, collect your thoughts, get back in a rhythm, and now the Bulldogs are faced with a 1st and 15 from the 16-yard line. Here's the snap. Collier gets the ball, looking to throw it. He's going to dump it off short to Hernandez. Hernandez has got the ball. He's going to gain some yards, 3-4, before he's brought down. So it'll be about a 4-yard gain for the Bulldogs. That'll set up a 2nd and 11 for Ira. Ball's going to be spotted at the 13. Same formation. Coach Goodwin finding some rhythm in the team, liking this. 2 receivers, far side, 3 in the backfield. Hernandez gets it this time, pitches it to Collier. Collier throws it just a little bit wide of Pena for an incomplete pass. So that's going to set up a 3rd down for the Bulldogs. It's not 3rd and goal, but only a yard short of being 3rd and goal. So big play here for Ira. Try to make up some of that chunk yardage. 44 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs leading 30-8, and they will kick in the 3rd quarter to start the 3rd quarter. So really wanting to score here, not give Bryson the ball back at all this half. Same formation for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be set at the far hash mark on the 13-yard line. There's a snap pitch back to Collier. Collier looking downfield to throw it. Being pursued by 3 Cowboys. And he's going to be brought for a huge sack. I mean, the Bulldogs were at the 13. Collier's going to be drugged down at the 30.
30-yard line.
So
4th down and 29 for the Bulldogs.
4th and 29 for the Bulldogs now. Same formation. Going to have a need for a big play here for the Bulldogs to stay in it. 13 seconds left in the half and counting. Looks like Coach Goodwin's going to let that clock go a good ways down. There's the snap pitch to Collier. It'll be the last play of the half. Collier gets it, throws it deep. He's got nobody back there. Left was running. Cox kind of stayed up short, thought it would go shorter. And that'll end the first half. So after the half, Bulldogs are leading the Cowboys 30-8. I'm going to take a quick break, play our music, catch my breath, and we'll be back with you for the second half of Ira Bulldog football. You're listening to the Ira Bulldogs taking on the Bryson Cowboys. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in halftime. So Bulldogs leading 30-8. We'll be back live for the second half of the game once the teams kind of break the huddle and we get close towards the second half. So Ben Moore here with you. Stay tuned for Ira Bulldog football. All right, Bulldog fans. Ira runs out of the tunnel. Bryson runs out of the tunnel, and it'll be time for the second half of this ball game here in just a few minutes. 1:06 and counting left on the game clock. Ira leading the Cowboys. Bryson 30-8. First half was a dominant dog defense performance for certain. Really one play where Bryson got the edge led to their lone touchdown of the game. Outside of that, the Bulldogs have held the Cowboys to, I think it was 3 or 4 consecutive 4-and-outs. And Jackson caused one fumble on the second play of the game that Collier recovered. Collier has had himself a heck of a first quarter. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes, both of them to Hudson Luft. And he also ran the ball for around a 50-yard touchdown run. So the Bulldog offense is certainly going through Collier tonight. Pena also has a 1-yard run under his belt. And Ira looking to come out of the second half. They're going to be kicking the ball first because they received. So we'll kind of see where that goes and takes us. Again, the Bulldog team is young. There's only 2 seniors on the team, 5 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 7 freshmen. So this should be a team that, if they can come out and play well now, shows a lot of hope that by the time district rolls around, should be just hitting their groove in a team that nobody really wants to face. And again, it looks like this might be a year of shakeup in the district. Westbrook lost to Jayton by 66-16 the other day. So the Wildcats looking to figure out their stride. They're a great football team and have been for the last 3-4 years. But the Bulldogs seem to be packing some punch of their own. So left to be the kicker for the Bulldogs. The ball will be going from left to right. Ira will be on the kicking team. And the Cowboys are going to send back deep. I believe that is the sophomore Martin. Here's the kick. Left gets it, hits it to the near corner, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. I imagine they will just take it at the 30, but we'll see what they say. Yeah, it looks like the Cowboys are just going to take the ball at their own 30. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Cowboys from their own 30-yard line to start the second half of this football game off. Bulldogs leading 30-8 here at the start of the third quarter. Cowboys break the huddle, head to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go under center to start the third quarter off, the second half of play. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff on a dive running towards the near side. Going to be brought down by Tyler after a gain of about 9 yards. So it'll be a 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at the Cowboy 39-yard line. Just a little dive right up the gut, kind of veered a little bit towards the near side of the sideline before Tyler could get there and make the tackle. 2nd and 6 for the Cowboys. Break the huddle. They're going to go under center and tight end again. One man back deep. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff running to the far side of the field, being pursued by several Bulldogs. He'll have enough for a first down, but there's a flag that comes in. We'll see what it is. Looked right around the spot of where maybe there was a holding. See what the signal's going to be.
Fumble on the play.
Oh, there was a fumble.
And a flag.
It's going to be holding on the Cowboys. So that's going to back them up 10. So Bryson fumbled, recovered it, but then that holding is going to move them back to their 31-yard line. So that'll set up a 2nd and 14 for the Cowboys. We've had 2 pretty good run plays back-to-back against the Ira Bulldog defense. Cowboys break the huddle. They're going to go under center again. And I would imagine it's probably going to be another run. Here's a snap. Nope, they're going to roll out and try to pass the ball. Quarterback throws it. He's got an open receiver who's going to be hit by Hernandez and brought down. It'll be enough for a first down. He's going to receive, going to have it at the reception's made and brought down at the 31-yard line of the Bulldogs, so he flips the field. Don't know what happened there. It was almost a breakdown in coverage by the Bulldogs. Cowboys had 3 receivers, all trying to be covered by Hernandez. He was able to limit the damage to just a first down, so it'll be first and 15 for the Cowboys from the Bulldogs' 31-yard line. They go under center again, same formation. There's a snap. Offsides, it's going to be on the Cowboys. The running back moved way early.
False start against the Cowboys. That'll back them up 5, and we'll turn it over again with
So, false start by the Cowboys. That's going to give the back to the Bulldogs' 36-yard line. It'll be a first and 20. 8:16 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs leading 30-8 here in the first game on Saturday morning of the Jayton Classic. Bryson getting their plays in and out, send it in. 15 seconds on the play clock. All game, they've kind of taken their time getting up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback, yep, going to be same. Under center, adjust the receiver a little bit. There's a snap. This time it's going to be a pitch to the running back on the near side. He's going to be hit by Cox. Breaks one tackle. Now he cuts reverse field. It's going to be a touchdown for the Cowboys. He's trying to run it to the near side. Had several Bulldogs there. Was able to break both of those tackles, and he was at his sideline. Just didn't step out of bounds. Then he cuts across, runs the whole way across to the far side of the field, gets that edge, which is how they scored their first touchdown. It's the same young man, number 2 Newton. And the Cowboys are going to go for the extra point. There's the hold, the snap, the kick. The ball is up, and it's going to be good. So that puts the score 30-16. Bulldogs leading the Cowboys, but the Bulldogs come out of half not defeated, run several good offensive plays against what has been a stout, dominant dog defense so far this evening. Bulldogs going to have to come out on offense, show a little bit of heart and toughness here, and respond to the Cowboys. I want to say thanks to the sponsors who support the broadcast. Pizza Inn has an all-day buffet with pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad at America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal, top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies with on-site cleanup available, roll-off container services, portable shears, magnets, balers, and car crushers. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods available with locations in Snyder, Hanson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Bulldogs going to send back Collier to be the return man. And their 2 kickoffs, I believe they've both landed in the back of the end zone, and the Bulldogs haven't tried to return. No, one went out of bounds, and one went in the back of the end zone. This time they're going to do just a short little pooch kick. Collier's going to get it at the 15-yard line. Takes off down the far sideline. He's up to the 25 before he's hit. He's going to be drugged down around the 30.
DJ Collier on the return is brought down by Gavin Sadler.
They're going to say Collier got to the 31-yard line, so a great return by CJ. Gets the ball at the 15, runs all the way up for a 16-yard return. Bulldogs going to have a 1st and 15 from their own 31-yard line. Still looking for a little bit of rhythm on offense. And they're going to come out in the I. It'll be Hernandez, Cox, Pena. There's a snap. Hernandez gets it, hands it off to Pena right underneath. Pena on his feet. He gets around the outside edge. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2. Breaks 3. Is going to be drugged down close to the first down marker. Should be enough. Yep, it's going to be a carry of about 18 yards. So it'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Pena responds when the Cowboys are able to flip the field from 31 to 31. Jaron said, I'll do the same thing. Gets the ball all the way down to Bulldog 30, or the Cowboy 31-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. 7:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs leading 30-16. It's going to be in the I. Hernandez, Pena, and Cox. There's a snap. Pitch to Cox running on the far side. He's got a hole and a block. Breaks through. He's going to be brought down around a 15-yard carry. We'll see exactly where they spot it. It'll be close. They're going to say he didn't quite get 15 yards. He's maybe a yard and a half short, waiting for the ball to get spotted, and the sideline referee kind of got knocked down, so he's getting his hat and everything back up. Yep, it'll be a 13-yard run for Cox, so that'll set up a 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. So Ira comes out in the I. Has 2 good runs back-to-back. Hernandez under center, Pena behind him, Cox the deep man. They look back to Coach Goodwin. Here's a snap. Pitch to Brent going on the far side. Cox gets it. He's going to have enough for a 1st down, but just barely. Looks like 2.5, maybe 3 yards. He only needed 2. So it should be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. And it should, we'll see if they want to do a first. They'll say 1st and goal. The nose of the ball is right on the 15-yard line, so it's going to take every bit of 15 yards to score. But 1st and goal nonetheless for Ira. 5:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs leading 30-16. But on a good offensive drive here with 3 consecutive run plays out of the I. Hernandez gets set under center again. Pena behind him. Cox the deep man. There's a snap. Pena looks up to throw the ball. He tosses it deep to his receiver, and it's going to be Collier with a touchdown reception. Hernandez to Collier. It'll be a touchdown, Bulldogs. Puts the score 36-16. Bulldogs have been throwing the ball with both Hernandez and Collier and Jaron Pena. They've had multiple receivers throughout the game. They've had multiple running backs throughout the game. It's definitely not a one-dimensional offense that the Bulldogs are presenting here. It'll be Luft with the kick, Hernandez with the hold, and Tyler with the snap. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball's up, and it's good. So with 5:29 left in the 3rd, Ira is leading Bryson 38-16. Prosperity Bank proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Prosperity Bank offers team checking and home financing. S. McCowan Photography. Summer takes game photos, team sports photos, class photos, and is a graphic designer that specializes in personalized sports posters. Ira Baptist Church exists to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community service, and multiplication. For more information, visit fbcira.com or check out their Facebook at Ira Baptist. Bell Seifert and Seal Funeral Home. A proud sponsor of the Ira Bulldogs, locally owned Bell, Seifert, and Seal Funeral Home. Bulldogs respond well, which is great for the young team to do. Bryson comes out, didn't duck their head, didn't act defeated. Credit to those young men and their coaching staff. Drive the ball down, score on the Bulldogs for only their 2nd touchdown of the game. But the Bulldogs respond on the drive of their own, getting all the way down and scoring. So the score is 38-16. Ira leading. 5:25 left, and Luft will be the kicker for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick. Luft kicks it. It's going to bounce at the 20. Roll. It's going to be picked up by Bryson at about the 8-yard line, and the running will be pushed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. A flag comes in late, and I think Blake Williamson got hit in the back or pushed in the back. We'll see if it's a personal foul. Wait for the flag. It's kind of how Ira's reacting. Yeah, personal foul, blocking the back against Bryson. So they only got the ball up to, like around the 20-yard line. That's going to back them up even more. See where the official spot and everything is, but Bryson's going to be pinned back deep in their own territory, giving the Dominant Dog defense a chance to kind of pin their ears back and try to go make a play happen after giving up a touchdown right out of the half. I think these young men are a little fired up and ready to make something happen. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at their own 8-yard line. Going to be on the far hash mark. Cowboys come out under center. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. There they get set under center. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff. No, the ball's on the ground. Still on the ground. I think Bryson's going to be able to recover it, but they're fall backwards to the 1 or 2 yard line. It was supposed to be a dive or maybe like an underneath little trick reverse kind of thing. The ball didn't see what exactly happened. The Bulldog defense was able to kind of muddy the waters there. Bryson got extremely lucky. I just saw the ball fly out, roll backwards, and they were able to jump on it. They're going to get it at the 2-yard line, so it'll be a 2nd and 21 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at their own 2-yard line. Bryson goes under center. There's the snap, pitch to the far side with a running back. It's going to be hit by Collier and brought down after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. They're going to give him 2 on the carry, so it'll be a 3rd and 19 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at the at the Cowboy 4-yard line. Great play by Collier there. It was the young man who's been able to get the edge on the Bulldogs. Newton scored both their touchdowns on those sweeps. Collier saw it coming that time, stepped up, and just leveled the pop on him. Cowboys come out. This time they're going to send a receiver. They're going to be under center, the same formation. They're just going to send their receiver a little bit further towards the near side. There's the snap. It's going to be a reverse. Running to the far side. Pena's right there, and is going to bring down the running back. It's that 6'6" looking kid. I don't know why you would reverse to him. Everybody in the stadium can see that he has the ball because he's so tall. He'll gain 1 yard on it. Pena makes a great tackle, so it's going to be a 4th and 18 for the Cowboys. The Dominant Dog defense has responded by giving up a touchdown to just doing a great job of pinning their ears back and holding the Cowboys to really nothing offensively. Now they're going to go in the shotgun. There's a snap. Cowboys get it, and they're going to send the punt off. Ball hits at the 30, bounces around to the 32. It'll be picked up by the Cowboys. So Bulldogs going to take over at the Cowboy 32-yard line. Great defensive series there by the Bulldogs. They come out of the half, get scored on with several run plays, and this young Ira Bulldog team responds in a way that's very bright for the future of this season and beyond. Just being tough and driving down the field on their own, scoring an easy touchdown for the Bulldogs, and then holding the Cowboys to nothing after that. So Ira's leading 38-16 with 3:01 left in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs are going to take over on offense. It'll be 1st and 15 from the Cowboy 32. Bulldogs going to go in the eye. It'll be Hernandez under center, and then Cox and Pena will be the deep man. There's a snap. Pitch to Pena. Pena gets the ball. Dodges one defender, dodges another one. Now he's running on the far side. He's going to have about a 15, 16-yard gain. We'll see exactly where they say he stepped out of bounds. They're going to say he stepped out right on the 15, so we'll see if that counts as a first down. Looks to me like it will, but they have not signaled it yet. Yep, they're going to signal first down for the Bulldogs. So Pena, they set back like he was going to throw it. I don't know if it was an intended run for Pena or not, but Bryson rushed two defenders. Pena made them both miss, and he made them both pay. 15-yard run for the senior sets up a first and 15 for Ira from the Cowboy 17-yard line. Same formation, Hernandez, Cox, Pena. There's the snap, handoff underneath to Cox. Cox gets the ball, makes it all the way into the 10-yard line. It'll be inside the 10. Gain of about 9-10 yards maybe. See where they spot it. Yep. It'll be on the 8-yard line. So the Bulldogs are going to be set with a 2nd and 6. Again, this offensive series out of the eye since half. Bulldogs have been running it well. It'll be Hernandez under center, Pena in front of him, and Collier, the deep man. There's a snap. Pitch to Collier. Collier gets the ball running on the far side. Now he cuts it up the middle. Stays on his feet after being hit. But it'll be brought down. He gained 3 yards. So he'll be brought down at the 6 after a gain of 3. That'll set up a 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs, who've been able to march the ball down the field. Good read there by Collier. Just kind of got caught up with one person. If he could make that last one miss, he'd have had a touchdown. It'll be same formation and personnel. Hernandez, Pena, Collier. There's the snap. Hernandez gets it, rolls to the near side, looking to throw the ball. He's got left in the back of the end zone. That's going to be his 3rd touchdown reception of the night from 2 different quarterbacks. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Hernandez this second half has thrown 2 touchdowns, 1 to Collier and 1 to left. That puts the Bulldogs up 44-16. Tyler will be the snapper, Hernandez the holder, and left will be the kicker for Ira. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. The ball is up, and it's good. So now the score is going to be 46-16. Your Ira Bulldogs leading the Bryson Cowboys with 1:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Broadcaster brought to you by Ira Methodist Church. Ira Methodist is a friendly traditional country church. We're located next to the Ira School at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the school and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others, and we believe prayer makes a difference. You are welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Ira First Church of God is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. If you're looking for a church home, please join us each Sunday at 11 a.m. This Ira offense is looking to be fairly dynamic. And the only 2 seniors on the team are Hernandez and Pena, Jaron Pena. And so far tonight, you've had Collier, who's thrown 2 touchdown passes. You've had Collier, who's run in a touchdown run. Pena has scored a touchdown run. And then Hernandez has thrown 2 touchdown passes of himself. One of Hernandez's touchdown passes went to Collier. And that last one was to Hudson Luft, who has caught 3 touchdown receptions tonight. So, again, the Bulldogs are not one-dimensional. It's not one person on the team you're having to stop. They are really showing some flexibility within their offense to do a lot of things. Here's the kick for Luft from the Bulldogs. Looks like it rolled off the tee, or maybe he didn't get quite a hold of it. It rolls up to the 38-yard line, so it'll be a... Sorry, Roy said 37. He's right, unfortunately. 37-yard line for the Cowboys. Luft went to kick it, and it's almost like the ball slipped or he just kind of missed it. Rolled forward from the 30 to the Bulldog 30 to the Cowboy 37. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys from their own 37-yard line. 1:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Ira leading 46-16. Cowboys get set under center. They got one receiver spread way to the near side, but they're going to run a handoff underneath. It's going to be hit by several Bulldogs, but it looks like the one that really brings him down is going to be Jackson White, the junior, having a great defensive game for the Bulldogs. So that'll set up a 2nd and 13 for Bryson. Ball's going to be spotted at their own 39-yard line. Waiting for the Cowboys to break the huddle. The dominant dog defense has done well tonight. Cowboys go back under center, one receiver to the far side. There's a snap. There's a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Cowboys.
False start against the Cowboys. Settle back in the
So,
spot. We'll do 3rd down.
not a lot of penalties. I don't think there's been a penalty on them. Well, there's been one offsides by the Bulldogs or one false start. Outside of that, Ira has been penalty-less, which is the sign of a well-coached team. Bryson really hasn't had that many either, but they've kind of come at key moments. I think that was their 3rd or 4th. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 6 seconds left on the play clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whitehat's going to call a delay of game on the Cowboys.
That'll move the ball back to the 29-yard line.
Bad sequence there for the Cowboys. You had a false start, and then you had a delay of game.
2nd down and 23 for the Cowboys.
So Cowboys going to break the huddle. There's 10 seconds left on the game clock and counting. Cowboys better hurry if they're going to get a snap off. 4, 3, 2. There's a snap. It's going to be bobbled by the quarterback. He's going to fall on it. Tyler, I don't think, realized the quarterback had fumbled the ball. He was going to make the tackle. Quarterback recovers it. It'll be about a yard loss, and so that's going to set up a 3rd and somewhere around 30 for the Cowboys when we come back, because now it's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your Ira Bulldogs are leading the Bryson Cowboys 46-16. I'm going to take a quick break to catch my breath, and we'll be back with you for some 4th quarter action of your Ira Bulldogs. All right. Start of the 4th quarter. The ball's going to be flipped across the field, so the Ira Bulldogs are on defense right now. They've pinned the Bryson Cowboys back to a 3rd and 29. Ball is set at the Bryson 29-yard line. They go under center with one receiver to the far side. There's the snap. It's going to be a pitch to the halfback who's looking to throw. Now he just takes it and runs. He's going to hit by Pena and brought down. Flags fly. Looks like it might be another holding. Couple flags, both right where. Yep, it's going to be holding on the Cowboys. So that's going to back them up even more. Nope, Coach Goodwin declines it because they really didn't gain anything on the run. So that's going to set up a 4th and 29. Ball is going to be on. No, sorry, 21. 4th and 21. Ball's going to be on the Cowboy 29-yard line. Outside of that first drive coming out of halftime, the Bulldog defense has done a great job. They've returned to that dominant dog defense, not really allowing the Cowboys to have much of anything, and then the Cowboys just have not executed very well. They're going to come out and shotgun now. One receiver to the near side, two in the backfield. There's the snap. Quarterback gets the ball. He can't run it. He's got to try to throw it. He's going to toss it short. Won't even get up to the original line of scrimmage because Pena was there to make the tackle. It was complete, gain of about 6 yards, but not enough for a first down, so it'll be a turnover on downs. The dominant dog defense steps up again. It'll be 1st and 15 for Ira, and the ball will be set at about the Cowboy 34-yard line. Ira leading the Cowboys 46-16 with 9:15 left in the game. Bulldogs up 30 right now and on offense, looking to continue what they were able to find their rhythm in the second half, and really they've done well all game, diversifying the offense. It's going to be the I with Hernandez under center. There's a snap. Hernandez, oof. Don't know what happened there. It was supposed to be a pass out of the I. Nobody blocked the guy coming around the edge, and so Hernandez fakes the handoff, rolls to the far side, and as soon as he rolls around, there's a Brighton defender right there, drops him, so it's going to be a sack. Bulldogs lose 7 yards on that play, so that's going to set up a 2nd and 22. Ball's now on the Bulldog 39-yard line. Hernandez is going to be under center in the I. Pena behind him. Collier, the deep man. There's a snap pitch to Collier, who's the man back. Collier looking to throw the ball, being pursued heavily. It's going to be caught by, not sure who that is by the Bulldogs. It's going to be Tyler, who gets it to the original line of scrimmage, gains about 1 yard, maybe 2. Bryson is just rushing those edge rushers up hard against the quarterback. So as soon as he gets there, they've got that really tall kid. It's just hard to see around him. That was a dump off to Tyler. Bulldog team is going to have to get that figured out. They've been able to make a few things happen, but now they're faced with a 3rd and 20. They've had 2 less than optimal offensive plays. Here's the snap out of the I. Pena's got it out of the I. He's running on the far side, and he's going to break through right as I say that. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, and Pena's going to run his way onto the end zone for a touchdown, Bulldogs. About a 40-yard touchdown run for the senior Pena. 3rd and 20. Bulldogs run the sweep. Pena gets the corner, breaks a tackle from one little cornerback down the field. And Ira now has a 52-16 lead as they get ready for the 2-point kick. Tyler is the snapper, Hernandez the holder, and Luff the kicker. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. And it's going to be deflected by Bryson. So no good. The score is going to stay 52-16. Ira leading Bryson. A reminder, next week is homecoming. It's coming quickly this year, so get your mums and everything ordered that you need. There's no school Monday for Labor Day, but Tuesday will be Pajama Day. Wednesday will be Marvel DC Day. Thursday will be Time Travel Day, and Friday will be Spirit Day. And the game will be that night against Spur, and the pep rally will be at 2:15 on Friday. Also, the cross-country team has started their season. They ran at WTC last week. They'll run at EULA this coming Tuesday. Make sure you cheer on those kiddos as they run all around. Again, district kind of roundup. Roby plays tonight at 7:30 against Lorenzo. Highland plays Cherokee tonight also. Westbrook lost to Jayton yesterday, 16-66. Rotan defeated Trent, 49-33, and Hermley defeated Sands, 54-34. Bulldogs have an opportunity here to kind of make a statement within the district that they're not really going anywhere. And the roads to the playoffs go through Ira. Left going to be the kicker for the Bulldogs. 7:32 left in the game. Ira leading 52-16. And there's the kick from Luft. It's going to bounce at about the 15-yard line, be picked up at the 10. The Bryson back still got it. He's going to be brought out of bounds at around the 30. The ball was punched out, but it goes out of bounds. They're going to see exactly where they spot it at. They're going to say he got all the way to the 27 of the Bulldogs. That seems a little generous to me. I think he was closer to the 30, but they're right there, so we'll say that's where he was. So the Cowboys are going to take over with the best field position they've had. They'll be at the Bulldog 27-yard line. Bulldogs leading 52-16 with 7:24 left in the game. Dominant Dog defense is giving up 2 touchdown runs, both of them by Newton, who's able to get the edge on sweeps. Bryson's get set under center, one receiver to the near side. There's a snap. It's going to be the quarterback looking to throw the ball. He can't run, so the Bulldogs pursuing him. He's going to toss it deep, and Pena's going to be right there almost with an interception. Just a touch. It bounced off of Pena's hands. He is mad that he didn't get it. Great defensive play from the senior. Baited the quarterback there for a little bit. The quarterback sees the open man down the field, jets it, trying to make something happen, and then Pena steps right in front of the pass. It was right there for him, hit him in the hands. He just couldn't quite catch it. So it'll be a deflection. Eric Schilling, the legend in the house, the discipler of Morgan. 2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs. Or for the Cowboys. There's a snap, run to the far side. Cowboys still on their feet. Powers forward for a gain of around 10. Not enough for a first down. But it'll set up a 3rd and around 5, depending on exactly where they spot it.
Take the ball down to the Ira 19-yard line, 18-yard line.
Ball's going to be set at the Ira 18-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Third and 7, for the Cowboys. 6:40 and counting left in the game. Bulldogs leading 52-16. Cowboys get set under center. 3-down lineman. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the near side, looking to throw it. He tosses it to his receiver, and it's going to be a touchdown on a broken down coverage by the Bulldogs. So touchdown by the Cowboys. One of the first times I think they've caught a pass in the game. Yeah, maybe it's the second. Again, another broken coverage by Ira. There was 2 receivers running down the field with only one man to be there. Something out of the ordinary happened. There's the snap. The hold is too low, so the holder gets it, tries to run, being pursued by the Bulldogs. Now he's going to throw it in the end zone. Goes right over the head of the intended target, and it'll be incomplete. So a little bit of a break for the Bulldogs there. They give up the touchdown, but the 2-point conversion also fails. Score is going to stay 52-22. Ira leading Bryson. You may have noticed the windmills spinning around Ira. Well, the Ira ISD tax base has doubled in value with the addition of the Canyon Wind Farm, and a brand new sports facility, including softball, track, baseball, and football, can all be built alongside the beautiful new school without raising taxes. Other projects intended to be completed on the 2013 bond that built the school could be accomplished through this bond, including an elementary PE gym, an expansion of the ag shop to its original design size and purpose. So make sure you stay in the know. The Ira School Board will hear presentations from 2 of the nation's leading sports construction companies in a special board meeting on Monday, September 9th at 5:30 in the Ira Board Meeting House. Hear from both of those companies, and if you want to learn more, contact the school at 325-573-2628 Ask for the superintendent, know the facts, and vote informed regarding the Ira school bond on November 5th. Bulldogs going to receive the kickoff. Bryson has a decent kicker. He's been able to kick it out of the back of the end zone. He's had a little bit of control issue this game. It's gone out of bounds a couple times, but see what the Bulldogs can do here. They're going to send Collier back deep to be the return man. There's the kick. It's going to be high and bounce out of bounds around the 4-yard line. So I imagine Coach Goodman's just going to take over or take the ball at the 30. Yep, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 30-yard line. Ira leading 52-22 with 6:21 left in the 4th quarter. Their offense has really been spread throughout the game. They've done a lot of really good things. Had multiple players run for touchdowns, multiple players throw for touchdowns, multiple players catch for touchdowns. It's certainly not been one-dimensional, and they've come out in the second half in the I formation and have been able to just march up and down the field with no problem, and they're going to come out in the I again. There's Hernandez under center, gets the ball, passes it over to number 2, Zayden Pena. Zayden gets around the outside edge, and Jaren's younger brother is going to take it for a touchdown, Bulldogs. I thought that was Jaren when he was lined up, and then he turned the corner, and I saw number 2 and realized that's not Jaren. That's his freshman little brother, Zayden, who takes the ball 50 yards. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what Coach Goodwin's going to say, and they're waving the flag off. It's going to be a touchdown, Bulldogs. So one more new person to score a touchdown for Ira tonight. That puts the score 58-22 as the Bulldogs get set for a 2-point kick. Tyler's the snapper, Hernandez the holder, and Luft the kicker. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, the ball's up, and it's good. Scores now 58-22, Ira leading Bryson with 6:11 left in the 4th quarter. I want to thank sponsors for this broadcast, Pizza Inn, an all-day buffet with pizza, pasta, dessert, and salad. America's hometown pizza buffet with fresh dough made daily. Snyder Iron and Metal with top prices paid for all recyclable metals, aluminum, copper, brass, stainless steel, iron, tin, and car bodies with on-site cleanup available. Roll-off container services, portable shears, magnets, balers, and a car crusher. No job is too large. Call today. Structural pipe and rods are available with locations in Snyder, Anson, Big Spring, Sweetwater, and Andrews. Prosperity Bank proudly supporting the Ira Bulldogs. Prosperity Bank offers team checking and home financing. S. McCowan Photography. S. McCowan Photography takes game photos, team sports photos, class photos, and Summers a graphic designer that specializes in personalized sports posters. Go check out her Facebook page if you want to see some of them. She does a phenomenal job. Bulldogs leading 60-22 with 6:11 left in the game. Ira will be kicking. Will be left as the kicker for the Bulldogs. Waiting for the whistle from the officials. There we go. Here's Luft with the kick. It's going to be shallow. Hits at the 10, picked up at the 6. Runner still on his feet for Bryson on the far sideline, being pursued by several Bulldogs. He's finally going to be brought down around midfield. It was Zayden Pena on the tackle. So they're going to say he got all the way up to the 40. Dangerous returner for Bryson. He's almost broke off a couple, but the Bulldogs team has been all right. So the ball's going to be at the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys. Bulldogs leading 60-22 with 6:02 left in the game. Cowboys come out. They're going to be under center. in pretty tight. One receiver to the far side. There's a snap. It's going to be handoff. Trying to get around the edge, but the Bulldogs are going to sniff that out. It's going to be Collier on the tackle for a loss. Loses 3, so it's going to end up being a 2nd and 18 for the Cowboys. 5:40 left in the game and counting. Great play by the junior Collier. Saw that run coming towards his side, kind of stayed put, showed disciplined defense, able to make a stop. Push the Cowboys back. They're going to break the huddle. It'll be under center again. In pretty tight with one receiver to the far side. There's a snap. Fumbles the ball. Now the quarterback still has it, being pursued by several Bulldogs, and it's going to be Cox who's able to bring him down. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what it is. Cox able to get a sack on the quarterback for about a 6-yard loss. We'll see what the signal is. It's going to be a face mask on the Bulldogs. So that's going to be automatic first down for Bryson, and it's going to move them up a good ways. So instead of the ball being down at the 35 of the Cowboys, it's going to flip the field. They're going to get it all the way to the Bulldogs 33-yard line, 25, 6, 7, 8-yard line. 5:10 and counting left in the game. Bulldogs leading 60-22. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Cowboys after the second penalty on the Bulldogs tonight. Cowboys come out under center, but they're going to spread it a little bit with one receiver towards the far hash mark. There's a snap. Get it, trying to run the ball right up the middle. Going to be a couple Bulldogs there. Cox is there and Pena to bring down the runner after a gain of about 6, maybe 5. That'll set up a 2nd and 11 for the Cowboys. 4:30 and counting. Bulldog defense has done well tonight. Just a couple little errors here and then with a young defense. Should be able to grow and mature throughout the season. Cowboys come out in the same formation. One receiver far side. There's a snap pitch. The running back on the near side is going to be brought down from behind by number 22, Cash Miller. Gains just a little bit, if any. We'll still call it a 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball's going to be set at the Bulldog 22-yard line. .335 and counting. Bulldogs leading 60-22. Bryson taking their time, getting the plays in. They're going to go under center and pretty tight again. 1 second, and Bryson's going to have to call a timeout or it would be a delay of game. So it'll be a timeout by the Cowboys. Bulldogs leading 60-22 with 3:19 left in the game. Broadcaster brought to you by Ira Baptist Church. Ira Baptist Church seeks to glorify God by making disciples through gospel-centered preaching, teaching, worship, community service, and multiplication. For more information, visit fbcira.com or check out their Facebook page at Ira Baptist. Bill Seifert and Seal Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of the Ira Bulldogs. Locally owned Bill Seifert and Seal Funeral Home. Go Bulldogs! Ira Methodist Church is a friendly traditional country church located next to the Ira School at 6240 West FM 1606 in Ira. We support the schools and the Ira community. We're a church that loves God and loves others, and we believe prayer makes a difference. You are welcome at Ira Methodist Church. Ira First Church of God is a proud supporter of the Ira Bulldogs. If you're looking for a church home, please join us each Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Bulldogs defensively have given up 2 touchdowns. One on just a young man able to get the corner on the Bulldog defense, and they couldn't catch him after he got around the corner. And the other one, a similar deal, although the Cowboys had been driving that play, but the Bulldogs offense on their own terms has really spread the ball out. It's not one-dimensional in the least sense. They've run the ball for 3 touchdowns. They've thrown the ball for 6. The And it's all been with different players throwing, different players catching, and different players running. Cowboys get set under center. There's the snap. Ball falls out of the quarterback's hands, being pursued by the Bulldogs. It's going to be picked up by Ira. That's number 5, Landon Tyler, who runs down the field. He's going to be pushed out at about the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs. So a turnover by Ira. Tyler flips the field. And it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. The junior with a big play there. 3:11 left in the game. Ira takes over their second fumble recovery of the game. Ira leading 60-22. 3:11 left in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs now on offense. Ball's going to be at the Bryson 31-yard line. Bulldogs have spread the ball out tonight. They've brought it in tight in the eye. We'll see what they call here. It'll be in the I formation. Hernandez under center. Cox behind him, and Zayden Pena, the deep man. It's going to be handoff to Cox underneath. Cox breaks one tackle, jukes the cornerback. Jukes the safety, but he's going to be tripped up at about the 13-yard line. So it'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. And the ball will be on the 14-yard line. 2:47 left in the game and counting. Zayden Pena in, the freshman, had a long run the last time the Bulldogs were up. Ira leading 60-22 with 2:30 and counting left, 10 seconds on the play clock. Bulldogs going to have to get up quick. It'll be the I, Hernandez, Cox, Pena. There's a snap pitch to Pena on the near side. Runs to the defenders. And it's going to be tackled. Gains nothing. Gets up to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets back a yard. See where they spot it. And a late flag comes out. It's going to be a 1-yard loss for the Bulldogs. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 15. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bryceman. So that's going to move. It was 1st and goal on the 15. That's going to bring it up to the 7.5, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from there. Or 2nd. So 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs from the 7.5-yard line. Bulldogs leading 60-22. 1:54 left in the game. Bulldogs send in what looks like the I formation, and that's what, nope, it's going to be just a kneel-down set, the victory. Yep, that's what it'll be, victory formation for the Bulldogs. Hernandez gets it, takes a knee. So that sets up a 2nd and goal from around the 8-yard line. Reminder, next week for the Bulldogs is going to be homecoming. It's coming on us quick this year. Make sure you got all your stuff ready for that. Tuesday will be Pajama Day. Wednesday will be Marvel DC Day. Thursday will be Time Travel Day. And Friday is Spirit Day. The pep rally will be at 2:15. And the Ira Bulldogs will take on the Spur Bulldogs that evening at home. Bulldogs get set in the victory formation again. Hernandez under center. There's a snap. Takes the knee. That's going to set up a 3rd and about 8.5. Bulldogs going to have to do it one more time to secure the game, but the Bulldogs going to walk away from the Jayton Classic with a win over this Bryson Cowboys football team. The Bulldogs are a young team with only 2 seniors. Showed an offense that's pretty dynamic. There's plenty of room for growth, plenty of room for improvement, but about as good as you could want coming out of the year to start off the season. Your Ira Bulldogs are going to defeat the Bryson Cowboys 60-22. Again, next week, Bulldogs will be at home for homecoming. Make sure you come out to the game. If you can't make it, I'll be here live with you. But I'm going to sign off. Ira defeats Bryson 60-22 to open the season off. Ben Moore, I'll be with you next week for some Ira Bulldog football.